I graduated from high school with a 1.75 GPA by the skin of my teeth.
The world changes soon, can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me tooed. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive, we're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended?
In 1976, Carlo Cipolla, a professor of economic history, derived a social law by which we can group people into 4 categories. The first he called the helpless, the second are the intelligent, the third are the bandits, and the last are the stupid.
Dearborn Heights emergency?
Yeah, can you please send rescue? I think I'm having an overdose, and so is my wife.
Okay, you and your wife?
Yes.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana, but I don't know if it had something in it.
Okay.
Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists in almost every city and hamlet in the country.
In just a moment, we are going to sign the legislation to make recreational and adult use cannabis available in Minnesota.
People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah.
On the subject of narcotics in general, the great marijuana in particular. That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education. Because it is only through enlightenment that this scourge can be wiped out.
Dietrich Bonhoeffer was a young German theologian and pastor who lived during the Nazi period and was considered a leading figure in the resistance to the Nazis. Bonhoeffer was imprisoned in 1943 and executed in 1945, a few weeks before the fall of Berlin, on charges of having participated in a plot against Hitler. During his imprisonment, Bonhoeffer wrote a collection of letters in which he reflected on the fact that his country of poets and thinkers had turned into a collective of cowards and criminals. And he came to the conclusion that the root of the problem was not the wickedness of people, but their stupidity.
I think it probably was simply a case of education, of people becoming educated more and not listening to and watching performances like Reefer Madness on TV.
I thought you were afraid. Of course, if you're afraid. That's bitter. That's more like it. I know you like that. Really, you will. And just take a puff of it. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old, and my wife is 26. Please come.
26?
Yes, please.
Have you guys been drinking also?
What?
According to Bonhoeffer, stupidity is an enemy of good much more dangerous than wickedness, because while one can protest against evil, can unmask it and can fight it with force if necessary, because evil always contains the seeds of its own destruction, there's no defense against stupidity and madness.
I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. I really do.
Okay, how much did you put in the brownies?
I don't know.
Was it a bag? Who made the brownies?
My wife and I did.
Oh, dear. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
Among bureaucrats, generals, and politicians, one has little difficulty in finding clear examples of basically stupid individuals whose damaging capacity was alarmingly enhanced by the position of power they occupied.
We will become, I believe, the 23rd state. The 11th other states have homegrown cannabis, but this has been a long journey.
It's legal. There you go.
Where's the FDA at right now?
They're on the way, sir. Do you guys do this on a regular basis?
No, this is the first time that we've ever done it.
The fool may often be stubborn, but this should not lead us to think that they are independent. In conversations with a stupid individual, we often feel that it's almost impossible to talk to the person in front of us, to talk to them personally.
Okay, get her.
She's on the living room ground right now.
Is she breathing?
She's barely breathing.
Is she awake?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, can you look?
Pardon?
Can you look?
Yeah, I could feel her. She's laying right down in front of me. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
They're under a curse. They're blinded. Their very humanity is being prostituted and exploited. Once they have surrendered their will and become a mere tool, there's no limit to the evil the fool will go to. But all will happen while they'll be unable to see that they're doing evil. And herein lies the danger of a diabolical exploitation of human stupidity, which can do irreparable damage.
Former Corporal Edward Sanchez made this 911 call from his home in Dearborn Heights, Michigan on April 21, 2006. He later resigned during an internal investigation and was not prosecuted. A few hours after the call, Sanchez realized that he was not dead and time returned to its normal pace.
People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb.
Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth?
That's what it means to be a good parent. Whenever I go across the country and people find out I'm from Minnesota, they're like, ugh.
Thanks a lot for searching that out. I appreciate that. Fisherman in the box. Fisherman in a box.